Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to the Fall of the Dungeon Guardians. So, we are deep into the Barbarian Stronghold. And I had some issues figuring out where the heck the map is. For now, I'm gonna actually let that go and continue on just exploring and trust that at some point I will encounter the map. Or otherwise, tough luck, we'll defeat the level without it. I've defeated levels before without having the map, so not overly concerned about it. So let's just continue. So you can queue up some soul socks here. We can do a thunderclap, and then we just do some attacks. Next move, I'm just gonna charge into them. I mean, they got a destroyer, they got an armored barbarian, so it's gonna be good fun. You build some damage over times before doing hellfire. So there are two guys in the back, two guys in the front. And this is going to be a lot of damage we have to tank. Let's see if we can take at least one of them down pretty fast. Right, let's do a ratio because our primary tank is not actually holding aggro all that well. Also, we ran out of abilities, that's cute, and this guy is gonna die due to his wounds. So let's switch targets and do another cycle of these. Just do two of those and then go back to Thunderclap. You queue up a couple more heals. That one is gonna shoot a volley of arrows, so go back to double shot and a volley. And Hellfire, we need to build some more aggro, so do the same thing as you did before. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, we killed the enemy, that's good. We already switched the targets. Okay, aggro is being split. For now it's going okay. Oh, we killed another enemy, that's good. So let's review. This one's being queued up, that's... yeah. Now we do that, now we do that. More soul sock. Requeue this one. This one is another 6 seconds before we can do something. So let's do a torment first and then do a hellfire. And after that just throw a shadow ball at him. Continue. Yeah, so primary tank is actually pretty low on life. Let's shoot a warning shot to take some damage off. We got some healing in. That's good. Enemy is dead, all single targets. Let's see, one instinct shot, one sniper shot, then another instinct shot, you do a torment and then a shadow ball. And we should have this done now. Let's see, rend, devastate, then a rend again. Also we have a kick I completely forgot about. Heal is almost wearing off as well. And I'm not even gonna bother with the last stand, worst case we die. We can take it. The heal seal fell off, let's reapply. Interrupt this swing. There's more than enough damage coming out. We got this, excellent. Bye bye. Okay, and no loot. So, there's a closed door there. We have a... let's do a little bit of extra healing here. We have so much health to replenish. Not sure it's gonna be more efficient to do Call of the Quiet Spirits just now. Let's just do it like this. There is a corridor there, there's a closed door here. We don't have the key for this yet, so we can't actually move over there. We are still recuperating mana here. There's still some life missing over there. So this actually we have to be careful. So from my foray into previous levels I've learned that if there's double pillars there might be something going on here. Can't move through. There is no obvious button here either. Nor is there on the opposite side. So I'm hearing something that sounds like it might be a beholder. Let's hit a quick save since we have recovered our health. Spiders. Spiderlings. And barbarians. Okay, interesting. Let's shoot these guys. And then we retreat into the corridor here. Just one spiderling? Interesting. Also, why the heck are there so many spiders? Does nobody ever actually clean up this dungeon? So, maybe one spiderling we can handle without too much issues. And bye bye spiderling. Saying yes, bye bye spiderling. Okay, maybe we used up a little bit of mana. I'm hearing more spiderlings. So I'm slightly nervous about the guys patrolling there. Let's hit quick save again. Just to see down there. Also, this guy's up there. So maybe take out the barbarians first, draw them into the corridor again. Pick a fight. Okay, or those spiders. Didn't I right click? That means everybody attack. You cast a Soul Eater since you are going to be the first one to be attacked. Then Thunderclap and all the good stuff here. Bite, it's a kick it just because, and we get aggro. So, okay, that spiderling, he just doesn't know it yet. But this is an interesting turn of events. Yep, they're coming in here. A full group, so that means we can just go loose here. Lead gently with some dots and then help fire. Just so we can actually establish some aggro on our tank before moving on. I'm gonna ignore Devastate for now, because Rend and Thunderclap actually apply high aggro and Devastate does not. Let's see if I can focus a little bit more on managing my aggro with the warrior. So reapply and reapply. Okay, this one is now dead, just doesn't know it yet. Let's switch targets. Okay, we killed it, that's good. Hellfire, that's the burning of enemies as we go. Aggro wise, we are maintaining it better than we were before, which I take as a positive thing. Let's see. Put one dot on, then we shadow ball. Then if the moment the dot is on, yep, we can switch targets because the other one is just dead. 4 damage over time. Yay. Let's see, we can do one torment and then we can do a hellfire since it will be actually available then. You can recube another ability, do one of those, do one of those. We killed it, yes, we killed it. Okay. So if we're gonna do a rain of arrows, then this is gonna die, especially with the hellfire and the thunderclapping going on. Okay. Let's finish this. Okay, you are now done. Shouldn't you have a volley? Yeah, let's do it like so. We killed the other one, and now we only have one target remaining. And that target is dead as well. And we got a robe. So the spiders drop a robe of the owl. Padded robe of the owl even. Clothing, awareness, crit chance. 6 awareness on the warlock is pretty decent. Means a lot of spell power. So 57 becomes 62. That's 8% or so extra damage. At the expense of a little bit of a hit chance, but I think that's good enough anyway. So that was a nice quick win. Also we are over encumbered. So let's start dropping some older, heavier things. The shield is not that good. It's pretty heavy. This was pretty heavy. Yeah. And we are back on weight again. Let's recover a little bit. Yeah. Do a single heal. Yes, quick save, and then we go scout about. And they are the armored barbarians and leaders. So they will be moving over here. Yep. Let's see. See if we can use the range to our advantage. Okay, this is as far as we go. We got a couple of shots in, I think. Dot, dot, burn. Thunderclap, rent back to Thunderclap. Put the heal seal on. Suck out their souls. I'm actually gonna let them do their first attacks on those guys, and after that do a rage yell to collect aggro. What's Mage gonna do? Something I don't really appreciate. Also, let's well, screwed. Let's do a rage yell, get everything on this guy, so our off targets are not gonna be slowed, because that's what Mage does. It's going pretty quickly. Got some dots, got some dots. We've got AoEs and everything going on. That leader is gonna die. Let's switch targets already. Really trying to keep this a bit efficient, this battle. Hellfire, yep, that's extra damage for the group. After that, just put a torment and a shadow ball in. Then back to Hellfire. We killed the enemy that just died. Yeah, we'll just see how they rotate. Let's see, Q more of these, Q more of these, Q more of these. Our primary tank is taking a boatload of damage. Also, this one actually has more life, but is a slight dot. Let's switch. Main primary tank can always, will now actually take a last stand, 100 extra life. Okay, there's some dots stacked and everything. More of those on. Let's go. That's it. Switch targets. Oh, then you still had a barbarian in the back. Right, then actually take this guy down first. Also, you draw aggro just to divide it. Seems only fair when you got 250 life. Especially since the backline characters are also taking quite some aggro. I am not a fan of that. Okay, still heal seal, still up. Put one of those up, put one of those up. That one is just casting now. Torment, Shadow Ball, Hellfire. Actually, Hellfire, we need a third one. Let's do another Shadow Ball. Okay, he's just gonna die in AoE. Let's switch targets already. And that's one more enemy, so we can stop with the double shots. We can actually do instinct shots, sniper shots, instinct shots. And just finish him off. That was nicely timed. Main tank only has 40 health remaining. So let's do a heal and another heal and another heal, and then we'll call it the Quiet Spirits. Since it seems a reasonable way to get everything back up. This is what I dropped, so it's not relevant. I need to do it anyway. Okay, so once again, darkness hiding enemies. I am not a fan. Nice level design, but it makes it harder to estimate what the heck is happening. So it's scary. Okay, hit quick save again, because I'm all recovered now. Tables, just like the dining halls. Oh. These are even more broken than before. And I think this used to be a button or something in another similarly looking texture. That sounded undead. Oh, also a potion. Is that... Okay, game auto post. Golden Knight. Oh god, elite fight. Oh, I do have a bit of an area to backtrack into, so that's nice. Let's lead with a thunderclap to establish some aggro, then rend, devastate, and then just keep cycling between those two. Bunch of soul sucks, instinct shot, sniper instinct, and just dot all the things. Dot all the things, all the things. Let's see, that one is still casting, this one is still being applied, so. Am I in time? That was a very, very nice last minute interrupt. Also, why is aggro once again being stolen? I don't appreciate it when aggro gets stolen. Bad monsters, bad monsters. Also, just shoot a warning shot for you, then at least you can go to the back line. Swing. Yeah. Okay, let's just keep cycling rents on this guy. Solzak, we need more of that. You actually need to keep yourself alive or something. So like so. But let's see, one more of those, then we have a full 5 stacks before we shoot the sniper shots. That will give it a lot more extra power. Ow. Okay, so taunt, smash, we can't interrupt, but at least we can draw the damage away. Okay, 1.7 seconds until we can do another interrupt. We got more, okay, we got last stand ready as well, and he's down halfway through. So far, I'm cautiously optimistic. Also, just chain more rends. Let's see, 2 of those and then a devastate. See how that works. Smash. Last moment. That's very close, but it's slightly more efficient to interrupt it at the last moment I can. Let's see. Actually, we can 2.5 seconds. Yeah, let's do it like that way. Efficiently stack the dots so they can just have the maximum time to apply. We need to build more charges after shooting the sniper shot. And do more rending after this, and one of those. 300 health. Okay, seal is almost wearing off. Just wore off. Wow, back on full health. That's quite an achievement. Also, aggro is mounting. So if you have a situation where it's really hard to hold aggro, just keep rending. It's very efficient for holding aggro. And then just every 2 or 3 attacks put a devastate on rather than mixing it very nicely. Smash, that hurts, but nothing I can't deal with. And our stack is empty again. Dots have been applied, so we... Yeah, and a Shadow Ball is probably the most efficient one. That takes us probably close enough that we want to do a Torment, after which we can do a Dire Plague. 3 more charges for this, and then afterwards we queue up a sniper shot. Actually, I don't think we're gonna make it that way. Let's do one instinct, then a sniper, and then finish with an instinct. Also, I selected him accidentally. Toggle everybody again. Be a waste to stop attacking. 2 of these, queue another one of those. Actually, no, just keep this going, keep it going. We're almost there. Nice timing, just before the smash hit. Well, yeah, it was a fun battle. Ooh, also he dropped an iron key. Interesting. Let's see, what did we get? Hey, a one-handed axe. That's pretty interesting as well. Though, what we got right now... better on paper. Stamina, strength, hit chance, and the new one has strength and agility, so we lose the stamina. Also, I think I heard something. Let's pause the game while looking at the item then. Wielding, bastard. What? Ah, of course, you can wield it two-handedly or single-handedly. And if I take the shield off, then you can dual wield it. Ah. That's a nice touch actually. True bastard sword. Same for the longsword. You can also use it as a bastard sword. So you gain more damage if you drop the shield, but you gain more defense if you equip the shield. So let's compare. New axe, 9.2 DPS, 300 life. The old one we have 326 life, but we lose some DPS. However, with defensive stats, 75.6 armor stays the same. Okay, only the thing that changes is the parry and the dodge. And they actually both increase by about 1.5%. So that's the work of the agility that I gain. That's actually an interesting trade-off. A little bit of life, I mean 326 to 301, so that's 26 health. That's 1/12, so that's 8% of the health that I will lose. And in return for that, I gain 1% of parry and 1% of dodge. 1.5, so in total it's 3%. So if there was 3% additional times of damage dodging, or damage avoidance basically, if they manage to prevent 8% of the damage taken, that's actually a trade-off, and with the additional damage, it might be better, more able to deal damage. So I'm actually gonna go for it for now. Keep the sword as it is. Let's reslot these, reslot those, keep the sword in the corner here, next to the old armor. And then we have a new weapon to enjoy. So that door we just found probably unlocks with the key. Let's hit quick save. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of enemies over there. But I think that's going to be next very interesting for the next episode, because it is time. So I thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next episode. Bye bye.